Welcome back. You should have glued these in. You have 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, and then 33 with some space, 34 with some space, and 35 with some space. All right? Keep out your yellow and blue in case we need to model. We probably are going to model one of these just because we can't be done so fast. But really, you should know how to do this. It's pretty awesome. Number 13. Let's use blue as our highlight color, okay? 1/3 of the campers, so whether they give it to you in number form or word form, you need to know. That's important. 1/3 of the campers at a summer camp took an art class. Of these campers, ooh, we have two ofs right there. Of these campers, 1/5, there's another fraction, took painting. What fraction of the campers took painting? Look at all of these ofs. So many of them. That's how you know doing multiplication is you're doing the right thing. Not just if you see one of, but if there's so many of them in there, and then you're taking, basically what you're taking is, you're taking 1/5 of 1/3. So will you write that out right here? We're taking 1/5 of 1/3. How did I know that the 1/5 was the first one? Because it says of these campers. So of the 1/3. So we'd have to say of 1/3, which means the other fraction goes in front. Okay? All right. So let's solve it. 1/5 of 1/3 equals, what is the equation? It means 1/5 times 1/3 equals, this is so easy, 1/15. But you need to put it in a complete sentence. So what fraction of the campers took painting? 1/15 of the campers took painting. Isn't this the best? All right. Oh, let's circle it in. Should we circle it in? We'll do blue for this one, and we'll do yellow in the next one. All right, pick up yellow. 2/3 of the students in the orchestra. That's important. 2/3. 2/3 of the students in the orchestra play string instruments. Half, ooh, you need to know what that fraction is. Half of the students who play string instruments play violins. What fraction of all the students in the orchestra play violins? So basically they're saying there's a section in the orchestra that is all string instruments. And of the string instruments, half of them are violins. That means some of them aren't violins. They might be cellos, violas, basses, things like that. So half of the students who play string instruments. So it's half of whatever the students who played string instruments were. What were they? 2/3. How did I know it was multiply? Look at all these ofs. Of. Half of the 2/3. Of, again. Good indicators that it means multiply. Not guaranteed, but indicators. Okay, so 1/2 of 2/3. The equation would be 1/2 times 2/3 equals, the answer, 2/6. Now, this is a story problem. And I want you to know that that can be simplified to 1/3. You could divide each one by 2. So I want you to put both, okay? So what fraction of all the students in the orchestra play violins? You're going to write 2/6, or 1/3 of them play violins. Now we're going to solve the last problem, number 35. Miss Hernandez knitted a scarf for her grandson. We're going to use blue. The scarf is 5/6 yard, ooh, we got yards, long, and 2/9 yards, wide. So we have a length and a width. What is the area of the scarf? Well, you need to know that area equals length times width. You should have already known that, probably from 4th grade, hopefully. But so basically they told us we don't know the area, so we have to do the length times the width. So we do 5/6 times the width, which was 2/9. Multiply straight across. I get 10/54. Or, let's circle that in blue. We didn't circle our other answer in yellow. That bugs me. Go back and do it. Okay. So I need to simplify this. I don't really know, so I'm going to start by thinking, can I divide this by 10? Nope, not that one. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, nope. 4, nope. 3, 2, by 2. I can divide each one by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 54 divided by 2? I don't know, but I could do 50 divided by 2. That'd be 25. But it's 54, so it would be 26 would be 52. 27 would be 54. You're welcome for that. Or 5/27. What is the area of the scarf? The area is 10/54 yards squared, because it's length times width, or 5/27 yards squared, period. We rocked those. Those were story problems on how to solve fractions by fractions. So now that you have learned how to model all of these, like you've done lots of days of modeling, we're going to model number 34 just as a review, and then we're going to be done with the journal, and you get to start just the homework side from yesterday. Can you believe how easy that's going to be today? So much free math time. Okay, number 34. We're going to model this one, 1/2 of 2/3. So will you please write it out again over here on the side? We're just going to use pencil. 1/2 times 2/3. Just draw an area model for me. Fastest one. Do the 2/3. Shade them in. 2/3. Oh, I need to make those lines really dark so you can see. Shade in the 2/3. Done. Do 1/2. The French fries going the other way. And star or polka dot or fish or whatever you want to do. One of the halves. Final answer. How many have both designs? 2. How many were there total? 6. That's why the answer is 2, 6. Pretty epic, right? Okay, pull out your homework side from yesterday. You should not have turned this math in. If you did turn it in, you need to go get it back because we only did the remembering before, and now we're working on the homework side. I'm actually not going to help you with the homework side at all. I think it's good for you to look through it, use your journal and resources, and to complete it all. Don't forget, you do have to do the Think Central for today. And then you need to solve homework numbers 1 through 14. Look how easy 6 through 14 are going to be. And then 4 and 5, we just did story problems similar, and you'll be just fine with this. So have a great time. Thanks for hanging in there. Math was awesome today.